Roll the dice like no one cares. Smoke in the air, get excited, baby. Welcome to the new age, standing on the new stage. Get drunk before sunrise in the moonlight. Just don't wake me up, we do what we like. Let's funk after midnight, sparking twilight. We just turn it up, wait for new sunrise. Get me some disco music through the night. Lose control, dancing in the golden light. Gone crazy, we are running out of time. Fancy dream, flying above the city light. She moves like she's in paradise, can't leave the comfort zone, and I am in the limbo, that's alright. Higher than the vulture fly. She moves like she's in paradise, can't leave the comfort zone, and I am in the limbo, that's alright. Higher than the vulture fly. Just fill me with that alcohol, the time is getting slow. No words convince me, beat that soul, don't ask me what is real. Just fill me with that alcohol, the time is getting slow. No words convince me, beat the soul, don't ask me what is real. Get drunk, live for sunrise in the moonlight. Just don't wake me up, we do what we like. Let's funk after midnight, sparking twilight. We just turn it up, wait for new sunrise. Get me some disco music through the night. Here we are, dancing in the golden light. Gone crazy, we are running out of time. Fancy dream, flying above the city light. Get ready for the game I play. Roll the dice like no one cares. Smoke in the air, get excited, baby. Welcome to the new age, standing on the new stage. Get drunk before sunrise in the moonlight. Just don't wake me up, we do what we like. Let's funk after midnight, sparking twilight. We just turn it up, wait for new sunrise. Get me some disco music through the night. Lose control, dancing in the golden light. Gone crazy, we are running out of time. Fancy dream, flying above the city light. She moves like she's in paradise, can't leave the comfort zone, and I am in the limbo, that's alright. Higher than the vulture fly. She moves like she's in paradise, can't leave the comfort zone, and I am in the limbo, that's alright. Higher than the vulture fly. Just fill me with that alcohol, the time is getting slow. No words convince me, beat that soul, don't ask me what is real. Just fill me with that alcohol, the time is getting slow. No words convince me, beat the soul, don't ask me what is real. Get drunk, live for sunrise in the moonlight. Just don't wake me up, we do what we like. Let's funk after midnight, sparking twilight. We just turn it up, wait for new sunrise. Get me some disco music through the night. Here we
Hello everyone, my name is Archer, and this is more Reverse 1999. How are you all doing today? Good morning, Vernito, Draggy, that other guy. Might not be morning for you guys, but it sure is morning for me. Even though I haven't woken up just now, I've been awake since yesterday. Long night. But, I am happy that I'm here with you guys. Today I just want to enjoy, I want to relax. Let's watch some stuff, let's play some stuff. This is basically Nautica's waiting room.
Hmm?
Ah, you say that, but I have so much stuff on my plate, it's nuts. It's just writing dialogue and all for the company. I've been trying to get. Okay, a lot of stuff. Indeed. Okay. Funny enough, even though it's not the same degree, but I have agreed to partake in some TTRPG myself. One of my friends wants to DM a adventure. Let's see if I can find the name. It's from D&D, which I think the only problem with my friends is that they only play D&D. I wish that we could, adventure into, more systems. Sadly, they know how to play D&D, so they are very comfortable doing it. Something else would require learning and time to learn it, or time to teach other people how to play it. But okay, let's see. It's something with dragons. Which, oh, wow, plot twist. D&D and dragons. What a crazy concept, I know. Give me a second, I will get the name. The Nautica Echo Chamber. We have to, we are going to be playing a Bastion of Broken Souls. It's a level 18 adventure. Pretty excited for that. I don't know anything besides the name, but I'm very eager to start playing. The company who has commissioned me is a solo TTRPG company. They focus on solo gameplay. I'm not very familiar with it. Can you elaborate a little further? I'm actually curious. Also, do you professionally write stories for TTRPGs? That is your profession? Because low key, that's a pretty cool profession if that's what you do. Dragon and Dungeon have dragons. Sometimes, sometimes the dungeon is the dragon. I wish people would employ the gimmick of living dungeons more often. Like dungeons that create stuff and dungeons that like digest stuff, like living, breathing dungeons. Very few people dabble on those, but I like the concept of dungeons being their whole ecosystem and kinda like a living being themselves, without really being something like that. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff for us to do. Well, kinda. I haven't done Limbo. So I think I'm gonna do that first and foremost, and then we can just think about other stuff for me to do as I go. I think I'm gonna try Reverie, even though I don't think I can do it. I'm pretty sure I cannot. And I think right after, we can try to do the anecdote that I was trying to do previously.
Addio, straniero, non voltarti indietro.
No! I never do.
Liberato dalla paura. Addio, straniero. You see it coming.
Solo
That
teachers
one
is
even
either a
has
genre
touches
of whole
waking up on
role-playing
our
without a
factory
GM,
man.
usually used for one person. You follow paths and roll dice to decide what happens and when. Picture a choose your own adventure book but with tabletop elements. Fair enough. I can see that. I feel like that kind of defeats a lot of the purposes of TTRPG, but I feel like nowadays we kind of need one of those, you know? Like a lot of people are craving for their TTRPG fix but can't like find a group. So I do feel that playing something quite like that would be decent. But again, not so much for me. You seen the 3.1 trailer and read about Robushka and some new Euphorias? Yes, we did it on stream, Draggy. I'm very excited for Argus Euphoria. Since I am building Marcus, and I will be building Marcus and Villas
Oh,
Euphorias.
please watch your step. Books are everywhere. And if you step on them...
Even though Marcus is gonna take still a while, a lot of resources missing. It is what it is, you know? I tried playing Project Sekai with the volume muted so I couldn't still hear you. So I could still hear you. Don't recommend. I actually played better than normal and that scares me. The music game that requires rhythm and you played it better without hearing the music. That says a lot. Maybe you're one of those people without a rhythm. So it's better to actually play those games without even listening to the sound. The solo RPGs still have RPG elements such as you getting to choose things yourself. Not everything is left up to the dice. Okay. The book is essentially your DM. I get it. But still, I don't know. I would have to see how creative, how diverse it can be, you know? A little skeptic. But, you know, again, I'm not opposed to it. I feel there is for sure a market. When it comes to competitive Magic the Gathering, that's pretty cool. I'm not pretty big on Magic the Gathering when it comes to the competitive scene. I do love Commander. I play EDH. I used to play EDH quite often. Nowadays I don't do it as much. There is one card shop in my town, which is the only card shop in my town, that I've been visiting, you know, a few times. And I'm kind of curious about other TCGs, like the Digimon one and the One Piece one. And it's more because of the look of the cards and less because of how they play. I have a Ko-Fi that I haven't done much in there. I am thinking about maybe doing like buying some packs and doing like a reaction and unboxing to the cards and stuff. I'm really passionate about cards, even though like I might not be the best like you know card gamer. I do enjoy it for the actual product and art and how the mechanics are used and stuff. So I feel like that could be something fun that I can, you know, offer my viewers in a way. A night of Euphoria was pretty much of a surprise. I am still, you know what I'm really surprised? We still haven't got a Tooth Fairy Euphoria. And I feel like if Tooth Fairy is gonna be literally the last of the beginning characters in this game to get an Euphoria for the 6 stars. I guess I'll play that game for the gacha, planning to get 100k gems by the time I do my 200 pull. Which game? I am an EDH head myself. As for others TCGs, I also play One Piece and Gundam. I was not aware that Gundam had a TCG. One that I'm pretty curious, the TCG, is the official Final Fantasy TCG. I got to know that Final Fantasy actually had a TCG whenever they did the collaboration with Wizards of the Coast and Magic the Gathering. And I was, dude, I don't know why Final Fantasy is collabing if they have their own card game. I feel that that's a little, you know, not the smartest idea. But I'm pretty excited to maybe get my hands on some cards, but I would need to like, buy it from offshores and stuff, so it will be a little more expensive. But yeah, One Piece, I'm pretty excited. The cards looks amazing. Some cards, the One Piece, look insanely good. And again, even though I feel like Pokemon still is probably the best investment when it comes to card games, like if you're a card gamer that you just want to collect cards, you really don't want to like play anything, and you just want things that would go up in value, Pokemon for sure is the best bet. But I am so fed up and annoyed with Nintendo at this current moment that I don't feel like giving them any money. Gundam was made by Bandai, and they only have one official set released so far, other than beta and pre-release stuff. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm so excited to actually buy. Talking about Bandai, Digimon, because I've been playing actually a Digimon online game currently, with my friends, and it's so fun. I really love Digimon. Let's see. For Rio, she and Kala are rotting there. I feel like Tooth Fairy is even worse because she's even older than Kalabuna. Wow, Tooth Fairy, Kala, 37, 6, Pathodia, Izode, Windsong. I feel like 37, 6, and Tooth Fairy are kind of the oldest ones, especially Tooth Fairy, that really needs one. Really. Because again, we out of all the characters you just mentioned, Draggy, Kala and Tooth Fairy are the only characters that are arguably say are unplayable. Arguably, I must say, I don't see a reason for you to play them at all. We now have characters that exercise everything that they do. And better. I've been playing Magic for 20 years and I love Gundam. One Piece and Digimon, so these new anime-inspired card games are trying to destroy my wallet. I understand you, sir. I understand you completely. Like, I am such a big fan of card games. I always joke to people that one of my favorite scents and smells is new pack open. Like, the scent of you opening a fresh pack of cards is for me most exciting and alluring than most perfumes that I know. It's actually so good, I would bottle the card pack scent so I could smell it on demand. It's kind of like whenever I was a kid and I loved the smell of gasoline for some reason. Let's do some somnambulism. Can't wait for Wells Euphoria. Trust me, Kala will be Matilda Alter's partner in 3.2. Can't believe my eyes that Rabushka is like a mix of some of eyes and my healer. Also a little, yeah, I agree. I feel like Babushka is really a really broken character. Whenever I was reading the tech that you sent about her skills, I was like, I feel like Babushka is doing something that a lot of characters are doing, but because she's doing everything on the same character, will make her value go up like crazy. I used to play the Digimon card game, but the competitive scene around where I lived died and was replaced with One Piece. I mean, at least it got replaced by something. It would be very sad if it just died without anything to be there, you know? But regardless, it's kind of sad. Luckily, where I live, it's very, like, because our card shop hosts tournaments almost every day. And we have like Dragon Ball tournament, we have One Piece tournaments, we have Digimon tournaments, we have Pokemon, we have Yu-Gi-Oh, we have Magic the Gathering. So we have tournaments for every single card game. So there is a scene for everything, and there are people that are like intermingling. Like there are people that simply are playing sometimes 3 or 4 card games at the same time, just because like since it's just one store for the whole state, um, like people just want to be there for like a longer time. Gasoline, we listen and we don't judge. Dude, I don't know. Whenever I was growing up, the smell of gasoline was so nice. I cannot put my finger on it. Like nowadays, I don't think I feel just as much as I did. But whenever I was growing up, like whenever like my dad would stop for gas, I was, dude, I was high. I was, I was sniffing that thing like a furry on a furry convention. I was sniffing like a crazy person. Only games played around here are EGH, One Piece, Dragon Ball, and now Gundam. At least you guys are now getting a scene for Gundam, which is fine. Oh, also surprised that you guys do have a scene for Dragon Ball. I was talking to other people from like the United States, and they don't have like a scene for Dragon Ball. So it's fun that you guys have. It's something that we have in common. Okay, well listen and we touch now. What the fuck? Stop, Vernator. Don't be judgmental.
Straight to the point. I like that.
I don't need the high ground.
Meanwhile, we're still in the Yu-Gi-Oh game because it's the only TCG I will ever learn to play. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! My problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is extremely complex, extremely convoluted. The prices are through the roof for Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. But I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Will always have like a special place in my heart. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! While I was growing up. What? Okay, what poll do you want to suggest, Fernando? Yu-Gi-Oh! Gets on my nerves. The game just feels like solitaire. It has been feeling like solitaire for a while. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of those card games that depending on your starting hand, there is nothing that your opponent can do against you. And other thing, Yu-Gi-Oh! Became a hand trap kind of game, where like you start doing your play and there's like 50 hand traps coming. So you either completely destroy your enemy because they don't have any card games to even respond, or they have all the hand traps in the world in their hands and you cannot even play. Like it's one on another, and I feel like you never bloom into something nice. Fernando, you suggested a poll and you're not giving me... Why? Like, what poll do you want us to do? Oh, sorry, I just read it. My bad. Does gasoline smell bussin'? Yes or no? Okay, let me get it. And let me create the poll. Yes. No. And I'll put for 10 minutes. Yes. Right. We have a poll happening right now, guys. Does gasoline smell bussin'? Yes or no? Me and Draggy, we appreciate the scent of gasoline. That's why this whole poll is even happening. When I play Yu-Gi-Oh! I play Scareclaw. The entire deck needs one card and archetype in hand, and everything else can be hand traps, and I can still hit the board with 4200 beat stick that can attack 3 times and turn and does piercing. But of course, there's a game of that's a game of solitaire. I agreed. There's no. I don't feel like. Again, I'm not a competitive person by all means. But I feel like there's not a fun aspect on Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore, sadly. Team Assassin's Creed, yep. Also, good morning, Princess. Lovely to see you. I use Dark Magician to attack that. Activate Firstly Knight. the ever-living soul of the underworld, this card said, "Fuck you to your play," and I automatically won because I said so. That's usually how Yu-Gi-Oh goes. I miss when Yu-Gi-Oh was cool. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh turned itself into something uncool. And Venice is just redeeming everything. Okay, give me a second. As soon as I'm done with this fight, that now I will do.
I'll show you. I found my target.
Okay, the game is a little laggy because my... Nice.
Into the
Okay,
darkness.
fix.
Death comes for us all.
Non voltarti indietro. You'll see it coming.
Bring you
I
victory,
miss Yu-Gi-Oh.
as
You know,
promised.
I started playing TCGs with Yu-Gi-Oh. I made my first friends with Yu-Gi-Oh. Funny enough, whenever I was growing up, I was very shy, and I really couldn't open up with new people. And there was this group of guys playing Yu-Gi-Oh during lunch on my school, and they were my first friends. Like, I bought some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I literally sat by their side without saying anything, and they said, "Hey, do you want to play with us?" And we became friends. Yu-Gi-Oh was fun until well, like 2004ish. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh became a huge mess whenever Exceed was a thing. Exceed and Overlay turned Yu-Gi-Oh into such a complicated mess of a speedy game. And then Pendulum just totally destroyed it. Yu-Gi-Oh had to make new rules because Pendulum was so out of control. It was no longer like like Pendulum would make like someone do a 14-minute turn where you knew they would kill you, but they still would like take forever to make their play, which for me is one of the most obnoxious things I have ever seen. Okay, what do I do? Why do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What's good? Nala, Flutter, and Nala's gonna attack Flutter. 37 is decent, but my 37 is not built. I'm gonna go this way. It doesn't matter.
Look at my back.
Hello, Mer. Sounds like skill issue to me. The Yu-Gi-Oh thing? Not at all.
Perfectly understood.
Not at
Fine.
freaking
Wanna
all.
watch the aerial stunts?
Please, allow me.
Right win.
Press F to pay respect to blurbs. Guys, it had to be done. Oh, me too in high school. Nice! I feel like XYZ cards were okay in the beginning until they started releasing crap like the Utopic cards. I feel like the problem is XYZ, whenever Zodiac became a thing, just was out of control. Like Zodiac, it was already out of everyone's hands. Zodiac was completely
What I'm good at.
overtuned,
Just another shift.
and they couldn't do much.
Win.
They had to basically get rid of the whole thing, almost, because it reached tier 0.
That weren't even as tough as waking up an old...
I say Pendulum is way too overhated. I feel like Pendulum is overhated for the ones that remember what Pendulum was. Like, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Now and you see Pendulum, you probably wouldn't understand why people don't like Pendulum so much, and why Pendulum right now is not the best thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! But if you play Pendulum whenever Pendulum was at its peak, where Astrologer Magician was everywhere, and you couldn't even play the game properly, that was like
Right to the
Performa
point.
Pulse.
I like
Pendulum also made the game Tier 0. Like the problem is people don't enjoy whenever like we have like a world tournament where 80% of the competitors are playing basically the same deck. It's not
I
fun.
don't need the
Like
high
that's
ground.
not
I
a
found my
decent
power
state
source.
of the game.
that. Wait for the right moment.
For victory!
Remember what had the hand artifacts and trap tricks was a meta deck?
I bring you victory.
I mean,
As
trap
promised.
tricks was. I don't remember when trap tricks was meta, but I always enjoyed it. Trap tricks is very fun, as one of the best turn two or turn one. I don't remember, but one of the best decks for to counter a lot of strategies.
Look at my back.
So annoying to deal with whenever they got their gimmick going. Pendulum is 100% overhated. Even during its own era, it was useless for most of it. Lies. 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 Sorry, it's not, I won't even say a lie. I think this is a blatant misinformation. Because Pendulum, at its peak, I can go right now and grab a gameplay of Pendulum.
Just another ship.
I stopped Yu-Gi-Oh! Whenever Pendulum was happening because it was just impossible for me to play the game. Unless I would try to do the same thing people were doing to me.
Laundry time.
And that was no fun.
Rise and shine.
Like, I have firsts. Like, the internet is here to collaborate my thesis of how annoying Pendulum had become.
Victory secured.
Let's see. I'm actually curious to make it happen, you know? Pendulums. Gonna find it. It's probably not gonna be pretty hard to find an old Yu-Gi-Oh! Astrograph. Sorcerer. Pendulum. Let's see if we can get some images from back in the day. Whenever Astrograph was the best thing ever. A couple of years ago. Okay, 4 years ago, Astrograph was banned. I gotta see images of what happened back then. This was Astrograph was they were trying to ban it. I'm looking for like I'm looking at deck right now. This was 7 years ago. Dude, it doesn't feel like 7 years ago. It was like yesterday, low-key. Sorry, I'm looking at a video. And this is not exactly what I was thinking about, like the Astrograph Magician. No, this video is not gonna cut it. So hard to get exactly what Astrograph was doing back then because I don't remember the deck list. But I'm happy that the Astrograph is now back and playable again. Pendulum is more or so a starter way to get things going, while Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, and Links spawn to the ground like hell crack loose on Earth. Like, even before XYZ, you still have 20 minutes of XYZ comboing, and to bring out a beat stick that basically immune to everything, but when Pendulum appears, that's when people draw the line. Again, I cannot find the tier 0. Let's see. Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's see if I can this can work. This is 3 years ago. Is this something broken? I mean, this is so much. Nah, this is not it. Trap Freaks were just in the deck to grab cards like Bottomless Trap Hole and Vote Trap Hole, even before Pendulum. Yeah, I cannot find anything properly, but, you know, the memory is there, and I'll never forgive what Pendulum was. I am happy that Pendulum is now something more balanced, and I'm not gonna hold against the Pendulum. It's all fine, you know. It is what it is. It's in a better place. I don't think anybody's upset with Pendulum, the way that is right now. Let's continue the gameplay. Sorry for literally doing nothing for a couple of minutes. I was just trying to find some gameplay.
I don't need the I found my. I'll show you.
Wait for the right moment.
Now!
Big streaming again.
Straniero.
This is what you get, you know. This is a chill day. I already knew that I was going to do, you know, not much. I just wanna get some conversations going. Maybe some watching some videos. Again, if you guys wanna watch something specific, something nice, it doesn't even need to
I'll
be
show you.
properly reverse related. You know,
Straniero.
just give it a go, and I can try to watch it.
I am destined.
People just refuse to learn about Pendulum and how to counter it, and when I'm doing Pendulum plays, people just complain that I make the game unplayable, and they say I don't understand how to play Pendulum. If you don't learn how you're going to win, I don't get it. I mean, I think I get your point now, Draggy. That's
Look at
why
this
you're
time,
saying
she'll
that
be
Pendulum is
too
overhated.
fast.
It's just because you are a Pendulum player.
Perfectly understood.
I'm sorry, I
Fine.
guess.
Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
Do you have a little faith
Tough
in me,
luck, I
master?
guess.
Right wing. Right wing. Fine. Wanna watch the aerial?
What I'm good at.
I don't know what to ask, so I just want to ask, have you seen the new Danganronpa 2x2 trailer? That shit was not on my bingo card. Danganronpa 2x2?
Finally, it's just you and me,
Are you talking
master.
about noses?
Do, 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 do,
Because if
do,
you are,
do.
we can watch the noses trailer. I mean, if I hope people here are aware of what noses is. If not, I'll let you guys know what it is. I'm gonna go lay down. Work kicked my butt last night. Much love, friends. Much love that other guy. Thank you so much for, sharing a bit of your expertise and TTRPG knowledge. I would love to talk more about you about, TTRPG and stuff like that. So, show up more often. Oh, no. I thought you were talking about the Noses anime. Noses. Let's start watching some stuff. Okay, have you guys ever played the game Noses on Steam? Yes or no? Actually, it's not Noses. I think it's Nausea. If not, we're gonna watch the trailer right now. But we can watch the trailer for 2x2 as well. No problemo. Also, let me fix something. I think I'm gonna put it in here. It's getting a little cut in there. I think this is better. Okay. So this is the trailer for Nausea. This is an anime that was inspired by a game, and this is the reason why I thought about this whenever you guys were mentioning Danganronpa, because Nausea is the same thing. It's kind of like the beginning of Among Us. It's basically Among Us but anime.
わかった。青函高校戦 DQO 一つ問題が起きてるんだ。
Crew members trapped on an evacuation ship.
その問題が解決しない限り、このままじゃ到着
I was not expecting this level of like animation. They are going like Aniplex said, okay, we gotta step up. Also, can we talk about the okay, if you never played or watched Nausea, look at the designs of the characters. Like these designs are out of this world good. Gnosia. It's basically a repeat, 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 repeat. Basically, you gotta vote the right Noji out. If not, everybody loses, and then you gotta repeat the cycle. It's a very fun game. It's all about investigation. So it's very within the lines of Danganronpa. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Merm. So every loop, we got sometimes different characters to see who is the Nosia. Thank you so much for joining us, Merm. The shots, the color, the bubbly characters, so good. Understand. This is the new age Danganronpa. I think Nausea will be like this is such a good story. I'm so happy that people are finally gonna be able to experiencing it. But yeah. Danganronpa 2x2. I'm pretty excited. Danganronpa, the second game for me, arguably the best Danganronpa game. Among Us anime, exactly. Ladar, exactly. Among Us, but anime. Also, hello, thanks so much for joining us. But yeah, let's watch the teaser trailer for Danganronpa 2XX. Uh, First of all, this is what happens whenever you cannot make a decent new Danganronpa. You gotta re-release an older one, but with more stuff in it. I feel like this is just Spike Sunshop saying they cannot do a proper new game because they've been flopping quite a while with their new releases. Um, Also, Project Eden, which is another Danganronpa, we can watch the trailer for that as well. Probably is doing Danganronpa better than Danganronpa has been trying to do Danganronpa. But I don't want to be too judgmental. Let's watch this trailer. This is the best Danganronpa. I played 2x2. I watched the anime. I watched the anime that basically is the prologue for all of this, and then the prequel for all of this. There is 2 seasons of anime that actually explain everything that happened on Danganronpa. That if you haven't watched it, then you're missing a lot of context. Also, is reversed a new patch today? I thought no, 2 days. We are just this is Nautica's waiting room. We are here just waiting for her to show up, but now that she's still on her slumber, we're just doing other stuff in the meantime. So excited to see if it will pass the grades of DRA and SDRA too. Let's see.
Hey, can you hear me?
What?
Are you okay?
I am. Also, so I hope it's all voiced, right?
Seem pretty out of it.
I think that's what I remember. One of the big draws for this new game is all voiced. It might not be all voiced. I hope they make it all voiced. You know, the only thing that makes me not want to play Danganronpa on stream is because of how much talking I would need to do. It's just dialogue without voicing. If they actually, by some reason, decide to make this game voiced, I would play on stream. I mean, not much. It's just like a small trailer. Like if you play the first game, it's just a cool looking new version of Danganronpa 2. That's why I keep saying I hope it's voiced. I think that would be the my favorite thing that they could do to Danganronpa to make it better. Like all the dialogue voiced. I think it's Eden Gardens. Yes, this is. So, Project Eden Garden is a project made by fans of Danganronpa. I don't want to watch all the deaths, all the executions. Um, we're gonna watch just this part here. That's I think this is a good one. Yes, we're getting a whole new Danganronpa made by fans, which you're gonna look at this and you're gonna say, "Hey, this is not official." Yeah. And again, we cannot call it Danganronpa because it's probably copyrighted and trademarked. So we gotta just call it Project Eden's Garden. Luckily, everything here is very original, so I don't think Spikey Shop can even like sue them if they wanted to. Eva Tsunaka, Desmond, Eloise. I love Toshiko's design, the one that we just saw. Like, I am pretty happy that they. Also, have you seen Amika cameo in there? Me as the apple. Isn't that exciting? I mean, I think it would be too on the nose if they make the girl, the pinkish, like cutesy girl, the mastermind again. It would be very much so an Enoshima Junko rehash. So I don't think they will make her the mastermind. I think it's gonna be way more than meets the eyes. Okay, the level of detail. This is very scary because I feel like they did such a good job. Because this emulates Danganronpa so well. Project Eden's Garden. I think even though like I don't play Danganronpa. Um, I don't play Danganronpa because of the amount of dialogue. I think I would be okay on trying to play Project Eden's Garden on stream, just because I feel like not only because I'm there, but also because it's such a good, cool project. You know, really like to support indie projects that are trying to do something new with like an existing IP. I really feel like it's very hard for new ideas to blossom, but it's pretty good whenever you can give a new spin to something that already exists, you know? And I feel like again, Spike's Chun Shop has been flopping on trying to remake the same experience of Danganronpa. That's why they're doing now remasters, like a lot of companies are doing. Whenever they cannot really emulate again the same experience, they are just remaking the older games because that's the best that they can come up with. I feel like this would be the new version of Danganronpa if they would step outside of their box. Yes, please. That would be very fun. So yeah, I think I would be very good, okay with that, you know, because since it's like a chapter by chapter kind of situation, I would be more than happy for us to play chapter one. Maybe we can do it on maybe Sunday or something. I don't have anything planned out. So yeah, maybe we can do project chapter one on Sunday, and we can do the chapters as they are coming. Yeah, as they are coming out. Just a question though. Have you seen Danganronpa Another and its sequel, genuinely no lie, better than OG's? I heard. I heard about Another. I don't know much about it, but I am aware of its existence. But yes. And also we can do like predictions and stuff. Like I just saw like a video about predictions. You see that Project Eden's Gardens predictions. It would be very fun if we can like after we do on stream chapter one, we can see what everybody feels about the story, about the characters, and who can like everybody's predicting to be the mastermind. I can actually pull up a poll on the Discord and we can vote it, and then we can do another poll every time we do another chapter, and see how everyone is faring and feeling about as we go. I think that would be a pretty fun thing for us to do. But let's go back to reverse. Yeah, guys, if you have anything in your mind, if anybody wants to share some video or stuff, feel free. This is a very open-ended stream. We're just gonna be having fun. Dun 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 dun.
Straight to the point.
I knew you
I
would.
like that.
That's why I even gave you the idea.
I don't need the high. I found my target. I'll show you. I found my target.
Wait for the right moment.
For victory! Icaros, find your mark. Death comes for us all. This is Sparta!
Let the earth tremble.
Icaros, eyes on the target.
Non voltarti indietro. Addio, straniero. Non voltarti indietro.
Yay!
Once the
Addio,
sword of
straniero.
Democles is drawn,
I'll show you. I found my target.
my sword is the only guide I...
Let the earth tremble.
Raka! Now! I never miss.
I
I
tried
bring you
playing
victory, as
PEG
promised.
on my laptop and it ran like 3 FPS on the class trial. It did not go well. Dude, that badly? I mean, Veneto, the game is super light. I feel like what you're looking for is literally something that would run into an old-timey calculator. And I feel like you're looking for a little too much.
Oh, I got it now.
Like, I'm usually a very big fan of, games making themselves available to other types of, things. But sometimes we're asking for too
What I'm
much.
Just another shift. Do have a little faith in me, Master.
Benefit from reading.
Okay, that's weird.
These sheets are my wings!
That doesn't make much sense. That is weird. I'm sorry, I was born potato. No. Yeah, also, like, again, because I didn't have any problem, and it just looks like a very, like, light game to play. But maybe then there's some, refining issues that they need to do with the game. Because it doesn't make sense to be that problematic. Like, it doesn't look like a game that would be heavy.
Perfectly understood. Up and at it!
Have you tried running Doom on your laptop just to be sure that it isn't cursed?
Don't blink.
No, my college work has gotten more. Like, can you elaborate?
Great!
Someone call you and say, "Hey, there's more to do than what I sent you last time."
Red 38 is
How
about to
it
return.
gets more? Doom can run on a pregnancy test. It can run on my potato top. I mean, Renato has a point. Also, it would be pretty cool to see like a Doom running on a pregnancy test. Can you imagine like a girl using a pregnancy test? And the options are, positive, negative, and Doom.
Straight to the point. I like that.
Like, if you're pregnant, it means that your baby's gonna be a demon hunter.
I don't need the high ground to hurt you. I'll show you. I found my target.
Wait for the right moment.
Ready, aim.
For victory!
More work from college just sent in. I just want to chillax. I mean, you can chillax whenever you're done
We'll
with
see it
work.
coming. Addio, straniero.
But now you gotta lock in, Draggy. Doom will run on our feet one day, trust me. Yeah, Doom and Skyrim, since Bethesda would never stop releasing
Once the
Skyrim
sword
for
of
every
Damocles
single
is
thing
drawn,
existed.
I'll show you. I found my target.
Into the darkness.
Let the earth tremble.
Icarus, eyes on the target.
Let the earth tremble.
Liberato dal fratello. You see it coming.
Yay!
I bring you victory, as promised.
I love that I'm doing all these stages with 2 different follow-up teams. You gotta love my dedication to follow-ups. You know, I feel like there's a better companion for Nala. It's 37. Why I keep doing this? Doom gameplay light will be reflected on Slaughterpage's forehead, but he can't just prove it yet. You're so mean.
Perfectly understood.
The moment of
Wanna watch the aerial stunts? Fine.
Calm.
I guess the moon. I thought it was my pregnancy test.
Right,
No, Verneto.
Oh.
Don't.
Wanna watch the air time?
the moment of silence.
Don't blink.
You know, this order is kind
A
of messed
little
up.
trick.
Using his debuff after everything.
Learn from silence.
Flee, mortals!
Will it though? Will it?
Perfectly understood.
The moment of utterance.
Wanna watch time?
Anyways, time to work. Have a good time. Well,
Benefit from reading.
I think it's never gonna be a good time.
Uh-oh.
Have an okay time doing your work, Draggy. Then I may or may not see you again today. Bye-bye.
Finally, it's just you.
Nice. Finished. Good job. Good job, me. Patting myself on the back. Good apple. You know, it was tiring working on Project Eden for all that time.
Your only choice is to kneel.
Oh, she froze.
I don't need the hide. I found my target. I'll show you.
Into the dark.
Ready, aim.
Icarus, eyes on the target. Death comes for a fall. For victory!
It will be over before you feel it.
Fresh from the crucible.
Coglione.
Let the earth tremble.
That earth trembles. Okay.
Get ready. This is going.
Once the sword of Damocles is
I found my target.
Wait for the right moment.
Wait for the pop.
Very not Nagaradeku, Toki, you know, Nagaratemo che darà sama maua guru guru mawate a view apple.
You see it coming. Non voltarti indietro.
Can I get the translated
You
version?
see it coming. Che la morte ti
I'm gonna use impromptu for this. You know,
Let the
it
overture
looks the
begin.
bad apple. Ah,
Don't take it on step.
you know,
Yarka,
I don't know everything Apple related, guys. I'm not the lord of Apple trivia.
Stars.
Like, you guys are humans. Do you know everything about everyone human? I guess not.
Bestowed by fate. All forms of power at your fingertips.
Also, I am aware that that ultimate was in auto. Hey, Clem.
I've got your back.
I thought you were an OG. I am an OG. What are you talking about?
No, he'll know what to do. Always argue.
Saxophone. Do you have any
The
requests?
Apple doesn't remember the bad Apple lyric? No.
Please.
No, this Apple does not.
A wonderful dream.
Please enjoy.
I am no one's hero. I've never been. I am the primordial evil.
Yarka, it's
The
I've got your back.
the true neutral alignment, which is weird about being primordial
I
evil and then
know
true
a symbol of
you
beauty.
know, kind of, you know, doesn't make much
Hold your
sense.
saxophones and
But I hope you guys can, you know, get it.
what
A
makes
A
second.
symbol of beauty.
hold your breath.
Nice. I know this is kind of overkill, just literally one word.
Bursting. Let me help. Please. Please. Listen. The stars, the just out of reach.
But I made sure that I would kill that
Was I
one
able
bird.
to take care?
Your whole existence is an inconsistent Arise Shower's mood. As Rice shows it. I don't wanna go into it, you know, Renato.
Show me what you got.
You're not gonna rage bait me into an outrage.
I don't need the high ground.
I am
to
beyond
hurt
that.
you. I found I'll show you.
Ready?
Wait for the right moment.
This is Sparta.
For victory! Icaros, find your mark.
Give this a taste.
Liberato dal fratello.
Raka!
Let the earth tremble.
Extremely intelligent.
Get ready. This is going to be a crowd pleaser.
Once the sword
I found my target.
The pinnacle of intelligence.
In the darkness.
I might even say.
Wait for the pop.
let the earth tremble.
I never miss.
Addio, straniero.
Damn, this is tough.
Coglione.
Ready? Aim. I've got some trouble brewing. Ready?
Wait for the right moment.
Ha! My crucible really has a mind of I never miss. Most of the time anyway.
You see it coming.
Let the earth tremble.
fresh from the crucible.
Liberato dalla paura. Cazzo.
Oh. Okay, I was not expecting that.
Once the sword,
Artemis, I found my target.
my sword is the only guide I need. Even Apollo bows before me. Let the earth tremble.
The hunt begins. Icarus, find your mark.
They'll die faster that way. Leave me or die.
Get ready.
Once the sword of Damocles is drawn,
Get ready. This will be a crowd pleaser.
even Apollo bows before me.
Damn, this thing is gonna go out of
Let's
control.
hope some trouble brewing. Wait for the pop.
Let the earth tremble. Let the earth tremble. Get out of my way.
Fire.
Try harder.
Damn.
Just you wait.
Okay, that was a lot. That was a lot. Kind of winded. This is not good. Shit. I think this is the best option for me right now.
I'll show you. I found my target. I'll show you.
My sword is the only guide I need.
Into the darkness.
Now!
Yep,
Icarus, eyes on the target.
I skipped that one.
Let the weak unite.
It will be over before you feel it. Coglione. Non voltarti indietro. You'll see it coming.
Okay, nice.
Earth tremble. Once the sword of Damocles is drawn,
My spear. I'll show you.
Wait for the right moment.
The crowd pleaser is lacking in luster performance. No, my performance is
They beg
amazing.
their gods. Their lives.
There's nothing
are
lackluster
mine.
here. Look at this. Choo. And he's dead.
Non voltarti
Any dead.
indietro.
Death comes for a fall.
Addio, straniero.
Good thing that she healed him. Nobody died?
Coglione.
Nobody died. Incredible. Kind of surprised that no one died.
I don't need the high
He's gonna get
ground.
stunned, so
I'll
it's not gonna
show
do
you.
shit.
Get ready.
I don't need the high. I found my target. I'll show you. I found my target.
Didn't know his low HP thing could purify his need. Yeah. Me neither.
For victory! Yeah!
As surprised as you are.
You'll see it coming. Non voltarti indietro. Che la morte ti tira.
Right? The enemy is like, no one's gonna be without a hit here, guys. Everybody's gonna get one at least. So it's all fair. It's like whenever I play AGH with my friends. Like there's literally 6 people. There's one person about to burst. But we are trying to keep everything well and balanced. So nobody's gonna whine and say, oh, you're focusing me.
Your back.
And then I lose because they didn't
Don't take it on
focus.
set.
Always arguing.
Saxophone hands. Pngtuber, hold your breath.
A blessing bestowed by
Equality. Right.
Stars. have any requests? For everyone.
We need simply rely on the microphysics of power.
Please enjoy. Please.
Oh, that was close.
Systems reach a free breeze passenger. Sakiyarka, Ichitsu. Don't take it on step. Saxophone ends. A Pngtuber? As you wish. Or maybe. Do you have any requests? My next performance, bubbles bursting. Let me help, please.
Aw, they're dead. So strong. So easy to pilot as well. And now we'll go for a lucid escape. It's all about extra action.
I will handle this myself.
I am ready.
But no Alexius, but no Ezio.
Your only choice is to kneel.
Good morning, Steffi. How are you doing?
I don't need the high ground. I'll show you.
Just another shift, what I'm good at.
This is Sparta! Now! For victory!
Keep calm.
How are you doing?
Laundry time.
Were you able to take a look at the videos that I sent you?
Just another shift, what I'm good at.
My sword.
I found. I'll show you.
Rise and shine.
Boom.
These sheets are my wings.
Let the weak unite.
Icarus, eyes on the target. Icarus, find your mark.
Finally, it's just...
Finally, just you and me, Esther. Tutu. No.
Держись, Алия. Don't take it on step. Так ярко и тепло.
Always arguing.
Always arguing.
Saxophone ends. A Pngtuber?
Is this truly
you
what
wish.
we've been searching for?
Stars.
We need simply rely on the microphysics of power.
My next performance, bubbles bursting.
So good. It's just me, or our voice line's more dictating to repeat when it's not in English. And, like you're talking about the voice lines repeat
Always
more
arguing.
often whenever they're not English voice lines. I'm not sure.
Do you have any requests?
Never really thought about it actually.
Saxophone, Do you have any requests?
A wonderful dream.
I dedicate this song to you. Goodbye. Listen to the melodies of winds and waves. Please enjoy. Yes.
Okay. So many clear drops, dude. This is gonna help me a lot. Like I'm gonna be pretty packed for Nautica. Okay, I'm gonna try Ezio instead of Alexius.
It seems you can use a hand, especially one with a blade.
Critical rate, 30%. When an ally performs an assassination, for every 100% of critical technique, the attacker has more than the target. Dude, they create even one for assassination. That's awesome.
Which of
Yeah,
these
I still
times shall
quote
we attend
Recoletas.
to first?
I don't know how to spell the words in her voice lines actually. Manifesting P1. I never actually use Recoletas, so I don't know much about. Like I used her sometimes when like the game forced me to use her, but I don't remember. I haven't used her as much enough to recall her voice lines. Sadly.
I don't need the hut.
Perfectly understood.
I don't need the. I found my target. I'll show you.
What I'm good at. Please, allow me.
For victory! Now!
You see it coming. Non voltarti indietro.
This is Sparta! Icarus, eyes on the target. I found my. I'll show you.
Into the darkness. Wait for the right moment.
Unfortunately, that you
Icarus,
don't
find them
recall it. Damn. I don't.
You see it coming.
Because I don't recall.
Adios,
I don't later recall. Kill and recall.
That one even as tough as
So that
waking
cut
up
too,
an old
bye.
factory man.
Yeah. I hope I made myself clear. Whenever scoring anything against listen, either the attack triggers destination against. What is this?
We will experience all this over and over again.
Over and over
Yarka,
again.
it's just me.
As clear as Matilda's closet.
I've got your back.
Good. Because she's right there inside kissing
Always arguing.
Senito's doll.
I know. He'll know what to do.
A wonderful dream.
Stars.
All forms of power at your fingertips.
Goodbye. Don't take it wrong step.
Always arguing.
Do you have any requests? requests? Hold your breath.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
For everyone. My next performance, bubbles bursting. For everyone. The stars are just out of reach.
Yay! Took us some time, but we got there.
In the repeating cycle.
Wait, clear drops.
For Sparta!
Perfectly understood.
I don't need. I found my. I'll
Yes.
show you.
And this.
What I'm good at.
By the way, I just saw the JoJo files recently updated tier list. And my god, the JP changes massacred the tier lists. Except the maid alley,
You'll see it
which
coming.
actually Loki got better,
Adios,
but damn.
Straniero.
I haven't seen actually. I'll take a look later. But I can imagine it hasn't been like updated for a while, so a lot changed.
Get out with you.
I found my. I'll show you.
Into the darkness. Wait for the right moment.
Just another shift.
Now.
Liberato dalla paura.
Artemis, I found my. I'll show you.
What I'm good at.
The hunt begins.
Non voltarti indietro. You'll see it coming.
Yeah, because I finally got back and it was like, I see 0
I
units
never
above T9.
Please, allow me.
Okay. Above T9? What is tier 9? I'll take a look. I'm actually curious now.
Yes, I got this. Perfectly understood.
I found my. I'll show you.
Yes, I got this. Do have a little faith in me, Master.
Icarus, eyes on the target.
Addio, straniero. Non voltarti indietro.
It goes from T1 to 10, with 10 being the highest. Let me open right now. JoJo files. Tier list, JP. What? What? This is wait. Wait, why there's no tier 10? Wait, is the lack of tier 10 means that the game is so hard that there's no best unit in the game right now? Is that what
I'll
what
show
the
you.
lack of tier 10 means?
Into the darkness. Wait for the right
Oh
moment.
wait, SSR is
I
tier
never
is
miss.
tier 10?
You'll see it coming.
Well, there's
Adios,
there's
Straniero.
nothing in here.
Death
Oh,
comes for the
oh,
fall.
you said tier 1, sorry. Wait, why is she tier 1?
That weren't even as tough as waking up an old factory man.
Damn, okay. But the lack of tier 10, also Karen is the only tier 9? How broken is this Karen ID, or sorry, this Karen Memoria for it to be the only tier 9? And what happened to the game for only one Memoria to be tier 9 and no tier 10s? Like, I am so curious on why.
Let the overture begin.
Is she dark?
I've got your back. Don't take it on step.
Or are she's neutral? I think she's neutral, right? Wait, she's neutral? She's Creed Pierce. Okay, so we're making the old Irene meta back, like the neutral, but can break elemental shields. Okay, so then she can play without elemental elements at all. So is now this the new meta again? Not elemental, like a team with all neutral?
No. He'll always arguing.
Do you have any requests?
Is this truly what we've been searching for?
Stars.
I think the problem with all neutral is that all neutral tends to be good against basically everything that's not
We
resistant
need
to
simply
neutral.
rely on the microphysics of power.
And they created a lot of ways to make things weak against normal stuff. So it's just, I feel like that's very broken.
What an awful racket you make.
I think if you're the people on global should just invest ahead of time on the Creed Pierce units,
Hold your breath. Or maybe take a deep breath.
because clearly is the only thing reliable. Oh, not even neutral enemies die to Creed Pierce, buddy.
Please enjoy.
That's why Inori 2 break shit. You know, I imagine that the lack of tier 10 and only one on tier 9 means that the game is too underbalanced. The units are too weak for the current state of the game. That's why it is what it
A
is.
symbol.
Hold your breath.
Which I don't like it. You know, if everything is terrible and the game is that hard,
Winds and waves. I've got your back. My next performance.
like if there's literally just one thing that is not affected and everything else is just lesser or worse by comparison, it's not a great situation, I will say.
I've got your back.
Same. I hope JP players can still clear stuff. I mean, if they don't, I am pretty sure that the outrage is gonna be
Maybe take a
immense.
deep breath.
Because like again,
Do you have any requests?
there is a very big problem whenever people cannot, especially the whales, cannot do things properly. That is my complaint with Star Rail. I'm actually gonna put up the video. I'm gonna try to find the video that my friend was showing me that I forgot to send. My God, his name Kirby. on Discord. I will watch and then I'll send and tag Kirby on the Discord later so they can see because it was what I wanted to show them.
Bestowed by fate.
Please enjoy.
The burst never came out. Shit.
Don't take a wrong step.
They cannot let the discourse die down, you know, because if they do, the company is gonna feel like the player base just accepted the situation. And
Pngtuber?
again, I'm always a big advocate that people should be like, people should voice their concerns about something that they have invested the time and money into. Because it's always a problem whenever you don't, because this is what leads a lot of gacha games and games in general to their demise. You know, the worst thing is people not caring anymore. They're really gonna get away with it, which sucks. Yeah, I think it sucks especially because like it's very disheartening. Because like I see every single one of my teams and all of them are gonna be destroyed, basically. Like, everything is weak. But hey, at least the new song from Vertica's event slaps hard. That's a good point. Okay, gonna go to the bathroom, get me some water, and I'll be right back. Give me a second. Where am I? Be right back. Be right back. I have returned. Sorry for the long delay. Ah. This. Like I see most people clearing JP square attacks with like a Bungo Unison. Bungo Unison? I was not even aware the Bungo had a Unison. And the carrying Unison, and they are both crit pierce. But the only other one they use is usually Made Away, which is actually insane since she was released all the way back in 2023. Where Elemental come back, and the problem is most of the units are Elemental, so everything else comes back when.
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first? Perfectly understood.
I don't need the high. I found my target. I'll show you.
Into the darkness.
Keep calm.
Death comes for a fall.
Non voltarti indietro. You'll see it coming.
For victory! Icaros, find your mark.
Liberato dalla paura.
I found my. I'll show you.
What I'm good at.
Wait for the right moment.
Girl SSR seems very broken though.
Addio, straniero. You'll see it coming.
They were probably trying to kill off Madoe by making Carol Thunder,
I never miss.
and clearly failed, I guess.
Get out of here.
Addio, straniero.
I found my target.
Okay, let me just use this
Just
first.
another
Make
shift.
sure.
I'll show you. I found my target.
What I'm good at.
Into the darkness.
These sheets are my wings.
You'll see it coming. Non voltarti indietro. You'll see it coming.
Yes. Hmm? Just another
I'll show you.
Wait for the right moment.
Side tangent, but I actually saw a JP player who pulled 1,000 times on a Carol banner, and guess how many of her copies they got? One. I wish I could find a video, but I think I lost it's lost media to my YouTube now.
Icaros,
Damn.
find your
Okay.
mark.
Even though they got a lot of not a lot, because 1,000 is actually not a lot. They got
It will be over.
it's
before you feel
150,
it.
right? Whatever is not like a very special unit. They got a couple of Carols for the guaranteed one, but just getting one out of the pulls is such a like a bad luck.
I found my. I'll show you.
What I'm
I found
In
my
1,000
Into
pulls
the
is
darkness.
crazy.
Death comes for a fall.
Yeah, I don't think I ever had that level of unluckiness on a game.
My spear. I found. I'll show you.
Wait for the right moment.
They may beg their gods. Their lives at my mercy.
Right.
Icarus, eyes on the target.
Non voltarti indietro. You'll see it coming.
Now! For victory!
Addio, straniero. Abbraccia la morte.
Abbraccia la morte.
I don't need the high ground.
Damn, it's all Nala. Thank you, Nala.
Perfectly understood.
I don't need the high. I found my. I'll show you.
Just another shift. Please, allow me.
Death comes for a fall.
Non voltarti indietro. You'll see it coming. Non voltarti indietro.
For victory! This is Sparta!
Double kick.
I never miss.
This is a very fun team.
Che la morte ti dia la pace
Even
che
though I
cercavi.
know it's not the idea for Nala to be linked to assassination characters. I get it. I still had fun regardless.
We will experience all this over and over again.
I've got your back. Don't take your own step.
No. He'll
know. He'll know what to do.
Saxophones and a Pngtuber?
A blessing bestowed
you
by
wish.
fate.
Stars. Listen up. Watch out. Please don't. Sakiarka, it's your throat. Don't take your own step.
always argue.
Or maybe take a deep
Always arguing.
Is this truly what we've been searching for?
Sakiarka, it's your throat. Healing. I've got your back.
The forest from who?
No, always
Himself?
arguing.
Hold your breath. Do you have any requests?
A wonderful dream. We need simply rely on the microphysics of power.
Don't take your own step.
Yes, Aleph, you're in a very toxic relationship with yourself. You should stop yourself. This is an intervention.
Sakiarka, it's your throat. What a wonderful journey. Or maybe take
A symbol of beauty.
What a beauty of
stars.
a turn.
Даже далеко в космосе. Все равно здесь, со мной. Healing. The stars are just out of reach. your back.
Gonna just guy. I want to do this.
Hold your breath. Or maybe take a deep breath.
Maybe take a deep breath.
No. Futile, all of it. Nothing but a mockery of capricious fate.
All forms of power at your fingertips.
Takiarka, Ichipro. For everyone. But only for an instant. Goodbye. I've got your back.
Always arguing.
Saxophone. Do you have any
Always
requests?
arguing.
Stars.
Love how this team with the regulars instead of Voyager is just called Pew 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 in Print One. I was not even aware that that's the name.
Searching for.
I actually haven't really checked much of the Pride of Reverse.
Take a song to you. Easy.
I think Reverse as a game overall is such a straightforward thing.
Please don't. Don't take a wrong step. I've got your back.
Look at their team's database, it's hilarious. I can check it out.
Hold your breath.
Pew pew pew, motherfucker.
A Pngtuber? Now for the crescendo.
With fortissimo tutti.
Easy.
Also, Regulus Euphoria next. I'm so happy. Dumavise, Regulus, Regulus. Bye bye, sir.
Was I able to take care of everything?
You did. You took care of everyone. Best DPS, Nala. Best healer. Best tank. Dude, Nala, still the GOAT. Alright, forgot how I'm gonna have to build 3-4 Euphorias in 2.8, right? Euphorias galore. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Look at how much I got out of just this one. I had nothing whenever I started this, basically. 11 pulls I got out of that one. 108 pulls I have saved up for Nautica. We're gonna get her for sure. Holy pulls indeed. Okay, one thing, let's see if I can find it out. Find out. Sorry, my Discord is a little slow. I'm gonna see if it's here. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think. Let's see if I can find it then. Honkai Star Rail. Let's see if I can find it. What getting Cassandra in one temple does to you, right? Okay, let's see if I can find the video that my friend was showing me. I don't think I will. There's so many Star Rail videos, hard to parse through them. This one's 2 days ago. Wait, I just wanted to show. Like someone was doing like a beta thing on like a new content with a fully built characters on Honkai Star Rail, and they couldn't even with beta characters on like the beta server, they even couldn't beat the content. Like they couldn't get all the stars. And I was like, what? But I am not finding the video. I don't want to, you know, spread misinformation with videos that's not really. People love talking about Power Grade Braille. What? How? I don't know. Like again, I don't have the video in my hands. I will ask my friend to send it to me. Just because like I want people to see. I don't think it was. I think that they were doing the rotation properly. I think it's just the bottle cap of Star Rail is just too high. That's it. That's my guess. I'll keep that in mind. I'll ask for a link and I'll send on the Discord. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I think we're very much done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I was going to do more, but since the stream is very like slow, and I'm pretty tired because I didn't sleep the entire night. I think I'm gonna take this time to actually rest. You know, tomorrow we're gonna do something. I don't know what I should do tomorrow. Maybe I'm gonna do FGO. Hello, Sin. Crashes through the wall about 3 feet to the left of an open door. Hello, Sin. I was about to actually leave. I didn't sleep throughout last night. I was doing something very important, so it kept me awake. I see. Thanks for the stream. Get some rest or curse dipoles. Please don't. There's so much like ahead of me. Hello, Sin. So sorry that I'm leaving as you just came by. But I'll be playing some FGO tomorrow, so I will see you then there. Been trying to grind for stuff while AFK, you know, not AFK, but out of the stream. So hopefully we're gonna be at some point decent. But yes, thank you so much, everyone. I'm sorry for the short stream today, but alas, my name is Archer, playing some Reverse 1999, and I see you all in the next one. Archer is out. Bye bye, guys.